Good day, Atomians. My name is Cherrylene Andres, Sales Master from our Yul Maritina Aja Center. Our product for today is probiotics, color food, vitamin C, and purity. So these products are all essentials nowadays. First with our product is our Atomy Probiotics. It has 13 kinds of probiotics and has 3 billion live probiotics. Wow. So can you imagine that amount of probiotics? That is only with Atomy. So this Atomy Probiotics gives us an assurance that until the last part of our digestive system, it is still a live bacteria. So that's how amazing these probiotics are. Unlike other brands of probiotics and yogurts, the live bacteria will only start from the mouth, from the time you take it until it reaches your stomach. So that's the difference. Now, what are probiotics? It is a live bacteria, but don't you worry, as this live bacteria is good for us humans, and it is essential for our health benefits, especially if we have imbalanced gut flora. What is gut flora or intestinal flora? So it is the symbiotic bacteria occurring naturally in the intestines. So it is both good and bad bacteria. Later on, we'll see more about symbiosis. Now, this is our intestinal epithelium. It is a single cell layer that forms the luminal surface or lining of both small and large intestine of the gastrointestinal tract. So it is composed of simple columnar epithelial cells. So if you're fond of eating goto, then you know how it looks like. So this epithelial cell serves two main functions. First, it absorbs or it allows useful substances into the body like the nutrients needed by our body. And secondly, it restricts or blocks the entry of harmful substances. If it is good, it is allowed. If it is not good, then you are totally blocked. Now, they are like barriers between our intestines and the bloodstreams. That's why they play a very crucial role. However, this barrier can also break down. So nasisira din po sila, especially if mas marami na ang bad bacteria compared to a good bacteria na pumasok sa ating katawan. If this is the case, what will happen? Obviously, our body is prone to a different illnesses and diseases. Now, here's the effect of lactobacillus in activation of intestinal function. Lactobacillus can produce lactic acid, therefore making our intestinal environment acidic. And harmful bacteria or bad bacteria cannot endure acidic environment, while helpful bacteria grow well in acidic environment, which results to a healthy intestine. That's why we need to increase the lactic acid in our intestines. Okay, so these are the functions of probiotics acknowledged by KFDA or Korean Food and Drug Administration. The first one, increase and helpful lactobacilli. So as we mentioned earlier, that this lactobacillus produce lactic acid that makes the environment acidic and kills the harmful bacteria. Secondly, it restrains the harmful bacteria, so they are like army in our digestive tract. Number three, it smoothens bowel movement. So this is good for elderly as most of them suffers from constipation. Now, why lactobacillus important? Symbiosis is an interaction between two different organisms living in close physical association, typically to the advantage of both. So in this case, the two different organisms are the lactobacilli and the harmful bacteria between the stomach and the intestine. So they coexist. This happens if the balance is 80% good bacteria and 20% bad bacteria. But again, if mas madami po ang bad bacteria, doon pumapasok ang different illnesses and diseases. In case of healthy children, more than 90% of the bacteria in the excreta are bifidobacteria. So ano nga po ba itong excreta? Excreta are the waste matters like urine, feces, and sweat. And when we say bifidobacteria, they're also known as good bacteria. So sa mga bata po, malinis pa po ang kanilang mga digestive tract even until they are 3 years of age. And harmful bacteria increases as we age. Siyempre po, different foods na rin yung ating nakakain. Okay, now what is gut dysbiosis? So gut dysbiosis is the opposite of symbiosis because dysbiosis is a maladaptation or imbalance inside the body. Now, gut dysbiosis is when there is an imbalance in the number and diversity of our gut flora. How does it affect us? So this imbalance can lead to obesity, inflammatory, irritable bowel syndrome, autoimmune diseases, colitis, diarrhea, fibromyalgia, and the like. So kailangan hindi po imbalanced ang gut flora sa ating mga intestines. Okay, so this is our gastrointestinal tract. Tractus digestorius, or from mouth to anus. Now, dysbiosis or imbalanced gut flora are visible if you have these symptoms. Sa mouth po, yung bad breath. Kahit na nag-toothbrush na for how many times, meron pa ding amoy. Ang effect na po niyan or ang tendency niyan is mas mataas ang bad bacteria sa katawan. Bloatedness, mayat maya may pagdighay at paglalabas ng hangin. Irritable bowel syndrome, wherein every after meal you need to go to the comfort room. Also, too much gas, frustrating constipation, and stubborn stools. Okay, is your gut killing you? 90% of your body is made up of bacteria. So there are trillions of them living inside us, and most are located in our gut. The ecosystem is made of both good bacteria and bad bacteria, and that are in constant battle for resources. Problems start when bad bacteria begin to outnumber the good. So kung mas dumadami po ang bad bacteria, tendency is prone tayo sa mga sakit, kaya dapat po ay balance lang. Okay, so these are the 5 signs that your gut is in danger. Aside from what we mentioned a while ago about digestive issues, these are the signs that your gut health is in danger. Weakened immunity. So colds, flus, certain allergies, or sinus congestion. So naubos na lahat ng gamot for colds and cough or flu. Gagaling for a while, then after a week or 2, meron na naman. Mental illnesses, laging feeling depressed. Ano po? And also my senior moments, even the age is only 20s, 30s, or 40s, madalas nang makakalimutin. Medication use like antibiotics, anti-inflammatories, and birth control, and skin problems like acne, blemishes, dryness, psoriasis, rosacea, and eczema. So kung nagamit na po yung topical na panggamot para sa mga acnes and yet hindi pa rin po gumagaling ang acne, then definitely mataas ang bad bacteria sa katawan. Okay, now, what can harm your gut bacteria? First one here, diet lacking in a variety of different whole foods. So whole foods, those who skip the breakfast meal or no fruits and vegetables at all. Number 2, lack of prebiotics in diet. Ano nga ba po itong prebiotics? So prebiotics is different from probiotics dahil po ang probiotics are live bacteria. Now, prebiotics are non-digestible, high-fiber foods. Number 3, drinking too much alcohol. So we all know that too much and too low has side effects. Lalong-lalo na po itong alcohol dahil even our liver can be damaged with too much alcohols. Antibiotics. Antibiotics will kill not only the bad bacteria, but also the good bacteria. So if you are taking antibiotics, enable for the good bacteria to be replenished, you have to drink probiotics. And lack of regular physical activity. If your lifestyle is sedentary, wala na pong exercise, lagi nang nakaupo. Siyempre po, ngayon marami pong working at home. So mas madalas na nakaupo na, walang konting stretching or konting pag-inat ng katawan, konting movement, then that can harm your gut bacteria as well. Cigarette smoking, not getting enough sleep, and too much stress. Okay, but there is a good thing, okay? We can still improve our gut health. First one here, you have to eat more prebiotic foods. So ito na nga po yung nabanggit ko kanina. The prebiotic foods are the bananas, onions, legumes, asparagus, and oats. Consume more probiotics. So ito yung mga pagkain na may mataas na probiotics like the yogurt and kimchi. Make time for quality sleep. Reduce stress. So sa panahon ngayon, marami po nakakaranas ng stress. Ano po? Dahil nga po sa na-experience nating pandemic. But then, bawasan po natin yan para mag-improve po yung ating gut health. And then, eat foods rich in polyphenols. Blueberries, red wine. Ito po, mas magandang alternative sa alcohol. Ano po? Red wine because it has 8 polyphenols. But then again, if wala po tayong mga red wines, kumain po tayo ng mga foods rich in polyphenols like the blueberries, dark chocolate, or green tea. Okay, now why Atomy Probiotics? Atomy, as I mentioned a while ago, Atomy Probiotics has 13 kinds of lactobacilli for ages and gender. So these 13 types of lactobacillus has their own specialties to fight certain bacteria and maintaining a healthy gut flora. So we have to take 1 sachet per day. And aside from the good benefits of Atomy Probiotics, it also has a sub-ingredients like the apples, bananas, and strawberries. So our kids will enjoy this as well. Okay, and these are the recommendations. As we all know that different kinds of bacteria starts from our gut. So make sure to recommend Atomy Probiotics. Okay, next in our product is Atomy Color Food Vitamin C. Okay, so one of the very essential products, especially nowadays, that there are different variants of viruses ang lumalagana po sa ating paligid. So dapat malakas ang ating immune system, and to have a strong immune system, we need to take vitamin C. And we are so lucky that Atomy has this Color Food Vitamin C. So this product has a 2 milligram or equivalent to 180 grams of vitamin C needed for the day. So we say color food as these are the nutrients in plants, or also known as the phytochemicals. These are found in fruits and vegetables. So as we can see here, we have 5 representatives of color foods: white, black, green, red, and yellow. So if you eat red used vegetables or fruit, you are taking lycopene and anthocyanins. For green foods like broccoli, they have chlorophyll, and yellow used like bananas, mangoes, and pumpkins, they have carotenes. Now this 5-a-day campaign started in California So it is a dietary campaign to intake at least 5 types of fruit or vegetables per day to get the nutrients needed by our body. So our Atomy Color Food Vitamin C carries not only one, but two color food vitamin C. The first one here is the red color foods like our favorite tomatoes, which has lycopene, carotenoids, and flavonoids. They are good antioxidants and low in calories. So pwedeng-pwede po at bagay sa mga nakakaranas ng hypertension, may sakit sa puso at poor digestions. While the yellow color foods are rich in beta-carotene, vitamins, and high in carotenoids. So these yellow color foods are good for anti-cancer, antioxidants, and has a skin protective properties. So as you notice, yung mga mahilig po sa mga citrus fruits like oranges and juices like pineapple juice, they have a fair skin. So why is vitamin C essential? Our body cannot produce vitamin C, unlike plants and some animals. That is why we have to intake it from foods like fruits and vegetables. But then it says here, they can be easily destroyed when cooked. So as much as we can eat it raw, it's better not to cook. But if you're going to cook these vegetables, you have to make sure that it is not overly cooked. Okay. And it is reported that vitamin C we consume from food and supplements are very similar. So vitamin C, a water-soluble nutrient absorbed by the body, and any excess is lost through urine. But Atomy Color Food Vitamin C has ingredients, which is the L-ascorbate sodium that stays longer in our body. Okay, so here are the vitamin C main function. The first one, maintain connective tissue formation. Well, aside from the L-ascorbate sodium and the 7 types of fruit ingredients of Atomy Color Food Vitamin C, it has a precious ingredients. And those are fish collagen, turmeric, and chicory root. So this fish collagen is a superhero of collagen. Why? Because it helps thickens the outer layer of our skin or the epidermis and makes it more elastic. And the collagen also helps with the cartilages of our bones. Number 2, it helps with iron absorption. So if you are taking iron supplement, it is better to take it along with vitamin C for better absorption. Number 3, it protects, or the vitamin C protects cells from free radicals. What are these free radicals? Stress, pollution, unhealthy lifestyles, smoking, taking alcohols, and eating fast foods. So our body is made up of cells. And as we age, nadadamage po unti-unti ang ating mga cells, especially with these free radicals around us. And once our cells has been damaged, definitely our body is also prone to illnesses and diseases. So better to take your daily dose of vitamin C. Okay, our last but not the least product is our puberty. So this is timely as well. Of course, after holidays, Christmas, and New Year, we eat a lot. So to trim down those excess fats, this is the product to be. The Atomy Slim Body Purity. So purity is one of the most famous tea in China. As we all know that Chinese loves tea, and we adopt that traits nowadays, right? The natural ingredients and benefits of this tea is achieved by fermenting the tea leaves. The reason why it is called pure tea is because it is named after the pure region in China, region Yunnan in China. So it is pronounced as pure tea. So Compendium Materia Medica, it's a book that includes information on pharmaceutics, biology, chemistry, and this is written during the Ming Dynasty. So you can attest how clean our purity is and purely made. So from the time that they harvested it, dried, fermented, extracted, and powdered, there were no chemicals added. So it is acquired in China's Yunnan Highlands, which has the best conditions for fermentation, made using the highest quality tea from the world-renowned Haiwan Tea Factory. Now, how purity can help us? Purity has an important component or ingredient called the gallic acid. So this gallic acid is a powerful antioxidant, and the main purpose of this gallic acid is to burn fats, especially the fats stored in our belly or the visceral fats. If you exercise or do your daily workout routine, you will notice that the last part being reduced is your belly fat. But with the help of this purity, toning and trimming down your belly is not that hard anymore. And compared to other tea brands with high price, one sachet of pure tea has 1.02 milligram of gallic acid, and that is already equivalent to 34 cups. Imagine how powerful is the gallic acid content of just one sachet of pure tea. So amazing, right? And here's how to drink the pure tea. Mix one sachet of pure tea to 500 ml of water. Make sure it is either hot, warm, or room temperature, as it doesn't dissolve in cold water. So it is suitable for relieve discomfort caused by a heavy meal and those who want to help in digestion. So if you tend to eat a lot or parang hindi ka natunawan, then drink pure tea. And those who want to adjust their body constitution. Body constitution, meaning if you are susceptible to any diseases, then drink pure tea, because we know now that this pure tea has an antioxidant component. Okay, these are the precautions. Avoid this product if you are allergic and consult your doctor if adverse reactions occur. So if the first time you drink and you've noticed something strange happening in your body or on your skin, then stop drinking and consult your doctor. Or better yet, consult your doctor first before drinking pure tea. If you are pregnant, consult with your doctor before use. Of course, we are after the safety of your babies. So this product contains caffeine, which may cause nervousness and insomnia. So better to drink this during the day. Otherwise, if you are working at night, then this is a good alternative to coffee. Do not consume products that have passed their expiration date. So make sure to check the expiration date prior to drinking. Okay, so those are our products for today. Thank you so much and continue sharing our Atomy products. Have a blessed day, everyone.